Today is a beautiful day in October, and we are standing right outside our classroom windows. We can see pumpkins in the windows that we have made. We're standing outside to get a close look at the beautiful little dogwood tree that has been growing outside our window for a number of years. And the children are doing the sign language for I love you. A very nice fall activity. Today we have just come in. We've hung up our coats. We are lined up. Not everyone is in yet, but this is the way we begin our day. All of our coats are hung up, and we all have smiles on our face. A happy day. Today the children are making their part of our shape town, and each child has a piece of green, and they're turning that into their block, and they're making shapes that represent houses and stores and buildings. And everybody's very, very busy. It's a fun activity. Today is Halloween Day, and the kindergarten teachers have just done a special presentation with the children all out in the playroom, and then we have just come into the classroom. We're getting ready to put our costumes on, and the parents that are here are helping us. It's just all very exciting. We're going to be walking around the school in our costumes. We've just come down from the second and first grade classrooms, and we're getting ready to walk to the other side of the building. It's fun to go around to see the classrooms on Halloween Day. Each child is doing their own writing in class today. They have chosen a word card, and you can see them on the desks. The word cards are from our hanging word cards over here. Usually this is full, but all the words have been chosen by the children. Everyone is writing at least 3 sentences, and then they're illustrating their paper. We're very busy with this project. The class are in gym, and they're playing hockey.
Help me sing. Ready and sing. Grizzly bear, a grizzly bear, a sleepy bear, sleepy, very quiet, very, very quiet. If you wake and wake, that is a very good grizzly bear, please, Mr. Abbas. And grizzly bear, a grizzly bear, a sleeping in a cave.
Today the children are having snack. and we're out in a multi-purpose room. And this is one of our favorite activities. It's our social event of the day. Will you visit the water fountain afterwards? The children are in art, and they're working on rubbings. They're rubbing on textures. They're very nice looking. Today the children are playing with pattern blocks. This is one of our favorite activities. Everybody gets to make their own designs. The children are coming in the morning, taking off their coats and getting ready to line up to come into the classroom. We're going into the classroom now. Looking at our book baskets. Right now we have 10 books in our book baskets. This is a very happy time for us. Today the children are looking in their own red book baskets, and they're sorting their books by fiction and nonfiction books. They have 10 books in their basket right now, and we're talking about the difference between fiction and nonfiction. Everybody's doing a very nice job of sorting their books. Today we're being visited by some PTO parents who are pretending that we are all going to the country of South Africa. And they have brought in a kind of food that's eaten there.
One of the things we did was we went on a safari and we
have looked at a globe, and
really cool animals.
we have grown-ups who are telling us about the country.
Is it hot? You know what's neat is that you know how cold it is here? You know what it is in South Africa right now? Hot. It's summer. Yeah, it's hot and wonderful and lovely. Don't you wish we were there?
My cousins live in South Africa.
Do they really? That's so cool. All right.
We have just come back from art. We're wearing our art smocks, and as we walk through the hallway coming back to our room, we see that some of the older children are practicing their musical instruments in the hallway. They're just learning, and it's fascinating to the kindergartners. We have a lot going on at our school every day.
Now over to the E string, the high string, go!
Today we had a 2-hour delayed opening, and I think it's easy to see why we had it. We have just come into school, and now we are getting ready to go to art, and we're wearing our art smocks, and we're looking back at our classroom window with the snowman in it, and the 3 beautiful trees, and down at the bus loop where all the snow trees are. Perfectly beautiful.
Today we are making Valentine bags, and everybody gets to make their own bag. Their name is written at the top, and they are visiting our work table over here, getting tracers and colored paper. And everybody has been very busy. Today is Valentine's Day, and some of the children have brought in some Valentines for their friends, and we have the Valentine bags down on the floor behind them. We'll look at them later. And this group of children are going to walk by and drop something in everybody's Valentine bag. Their bags look beautiful. We'll be taking them home today. We've just come back from music, and we're looking in our Valentine bags, and we are very happy.
That is like the goodest kind of pepper. Yeah, Maisie. Maisie. This is from Lucas. Thank you, Tito. I got a green one. That was me.
Here's Mrs. Boyd. She's in the art room, and she's asked the children to make the wild things animals themselves. So that's what they're doing.
And we're using our textured papers.
And she, as you just heard her say, you're using their textured papers.
Mrs. Magnus, we probably need a little bit of next time to finish. She's going to lay down on the blanket.
Mrs. Boyd is showing the class how to fold up their art projects.
And then this monster's going to lie down on the blanket. And this monster's going to come and lay down on the blanket. All right? And if there's papers that you still need, you're just going to put them on top of your
These are
monster.
pictures from the book, The Wild Thing.
No, you do that as you...
1, 2, 3. Snow. We came out of our classroom, we're on our way to music, and we saw the snow coming down. So we are in line, and everybody's smiling, but you can't tell. We're in music again. We have just come into the little theater for the
We
science
ask you not
fair.
to touch them unless it specifically invites you to touch it
And
or
we're
to
learning
lift a
about
flap
it.
or that kind of thing. Other than that, I just encourage you to look
We have some
around
parent
and
helpers that
enjoy
are here,
it
and they're
get
going to
some
help
ideas
us
from
walk
the teacher.
around and look at the science fair. We're looking through some of the projects, and the grown-ups are interpreting the words for us.
Two different metals will become a battery with enough power.
The class is just finishing up an art project, and we are trying to clean up. It's a very busy time.
Clean up around the floor.
Look who's here, the Cat in the Hat. Oh my goodness.
Good morning to the cat in the hat.
Let's all say good morning. Good morning. It's Dr. Seuss Day. The Cat in the Hat is right up at the top of our stairs, waiting to greet other students. So interesting.
So I'm going to start
This is
reading
Mrs.
the
Carroll.
story,
She's going to read a
okay?
wonderful book to us on
And
Dr.
I'll
Seuss
turn around
Day.
and show the pictures to everyone. So the title of the book is The Clever Carpenter by R.W. Alley. And R.W. Alley also grew up right around here. And he grew up to be an author and an illustrator. So one day, you guys might also grow up to be authors and illustrators. So here's my son Charlie's favorite book. Samuel Plank knows all about wood. He knows how to saw it, he knows how to drill it, he can hammer it together, and he can sand it smooth. Samuel Plank is a carpenter. And here's his shop.
Like a cow, he can go moo moo. I love that book.
Our principal
But my
is
problem
here
is, guess what
for
I
Dr.
did?
Seuss Day.
I used that book last year, and I don't know what classroom I left it in. So it's lost. So I gotta somehow find that book. But we are gonna read Green Eggs and Ham because I love. Who's the character in this one? Who's always trying to give the other guy the eggs, the green eggs and ham? What's his name? Do you remember?
Sam.
Sam. So Sam I am. So you ready? A little Dr. Seuss, Green Eggs and Ham. Oh, someone wrote in that front cover. I am Sam. So this is Sam. And you can see that's his buddy there. His buddy's reading the chair. But watch what happens. Sam I am. So he announces himself. What do you think he's going to try to give him? That's Sam I am, that's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am.
1, 2, 3. Smile and say hello.
Hello.
Happy Dr. Seuss Day.
Happy Dr. Seuss Day.
Circle.
I've just walked into the gym and I can tell they've enjoyed having a very busy gym time.
High score.
Today the children are using their magnet boards and they are thinking of 3-letter words and they're building them on the magnet board. This is a favorite activity. Everybody thinks of different words.